Thanks for having me. I'm very pleased to be here at NOAH London today. My name is Ollie, and I'm actually one of the founding members of the Deloitte Garage, which is an accelerator of Deloitte. I'm a curator of TED in Germany, and currently we founded the Hackathon Company. 1 year ago, we started with doing hackathon as a service, and by now the team has grown to 14 members. It's not only myself any longer, but it's these 14 talented and gifted talents that are inside our team. And what are we trying to tackle? What is the problem? And the predecessors here on stage talked about it already. There's a huge lack of skilled IT talents. And this is exactly what we are targeting at, and this is exactly where we are trying to bridge the gap and to match the brightest talents in Europe with the largest corporations. We started out in Germany, so this is why the presentation is pointed at Germany, but we are currently looking into conducting a hackathon in Europe. I'm going to come to that in a minute. How do we solve it? 4 products as of now. One is a regional hackathon where we combine the biggest companies of one region. The second one is a national hackathon. We are right now in the processes, in the doing of hackdays Germany 2020 alongside with the Federal Republic of Germany. Third is hackdays corporate, and that's actually a format where we closely connect with one large corporate and fill in talents from the outside. And the last one is an internal hackathon for BASF, for SAP and the like, where we supplement talent from external, but the main focus is on the internal processes, that you free up capacities internally and give the employees 48 hours to actually devote themselves to the products they love, to the ideas they would see to be executed inside the company. 4 objective dimensions that we are playing at. Of course, it's talent sourcing, but it's also about digital solution building, and the softer ones, employer branding and startup sourcing, which we also allow for the bigger hackathons that we say, okay, startups, you might already have a solution to a challenge that was put out from the corporates. Why don't you apply also? And this is a big value proposition that we give out to the larger corporates, since everyone is on the lookout, not only for talents, but also on the lookout for startups. How do we do it? You might ask yourself, okay, hackathon, what's the big deal? It's been around for quite long. We're taking it digital. How do we take it digital? We have our own application management tool, meaning that all the applicants, all the talents are funneled throughout our own proprietary platform. The data is ours. And the way we work with them throughout the hackathon is based on an MS Teams extension. There's multiple solutions for hackathon out there in the market already, but when you look at them, you basically ask yourself, why not just using Slack with an additional tooling? Why not just using MS Teams with an additional tooling? This is what we ask ourselves, and we came to the conclusion that an extension on MS Teams alongside with our partner Microsoft is the best solution. Why is it so? Because most of our target clients actually operate on Office 365 and on the basis of Microsoft Teams. That's why we opted for Microsoft Teams. So what is our revenue model? It's pretty simple. It's got 3 fee components. One is that the challenge setters that participate in the hackathon pay a participation fee. And then if they actually recruit on the hackathon campus, they pay an additional fee for the recruitment. And as I stated, the talents flow into our platform directly, and this allows us, in the aftermath of the hackathon, to also enter the talent matching and actually the recruitment market, and do the recruiting afterwards, and also levy a fee on that. What have we done so far? As I said, our strategic partners or our core clients are the big corporates, are the big brands in Germany, And we were quite fortunate that in our home region, which is Heidelberg-Mannheim, we were able to partner up with BASF, SAP, John Deere, and all the large corporates that are there. Then we did Hackdays Rhein-Neckar, where we acquired Lufthansa, Fresenius, and also the Deutsche Fußballbund, who is joining this year. And then for the corporate hackathons, we worked together with Accenture just recently, the last weekend, which is kind of a nice gift, because when an IT consultancy actually asks you to conduct a hackathon with them, that's quite a cool statement that you have. Which market are we playing in? And again, it is a very German-focused view. Of course, you have recruitment as a service solutions like Expert Lead by Rocket Internet. You also have Honeypot. Most of you have probably heard about the acquisition that Xing did. You have smaller solutions like Instafo that use data algorithms or KI. And then you have the big hackathons like TechFest Munich or Junction in Finland. And this is the market we are playing in. Thank you very much.